It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. All we got is love. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
You guys, look at me with my little background. Like, I feel like such a beauty guru right now. Like, you have no idea. I've been waiting about 3 years of my life to do this. Okay, I'm really excited. I haven't filmed a tutorial in a while, so this is gonna be a good one. Okay, dokay, where do we start? Okay, so now that you're really zoomed in my face, my camera's like, as you can see, it's like adjusting right now, so hopefully it won't do that the whole time. The first thing that I'm going in with is some primer. Today I'm using the Yves Saint Laurent Blur Primer. I know what you're thinking, Laura, why are you using this? Your girl would never spend this much money on a primer, but it was sent to me and it's honestly really, really bomb. So if you're into pretty high-end makeup, I do recommend this. And you guys, the bottle is just beautiful. Ignore the acne all over my face. I'm breaking out, you know. Your girl is a stressed out lady, which causes me to break out horribly when I'm stressed out. Next thing that I'm gonna do is go in with my MAC Studio Fix. I just spray this on my face for additional priming. For foundation today, I'm using the Too Faced 4 in This Way. Surprisingly, is not my favorite foundation anymore. I switched over to MAC Studio Fluid. It's my favorite foundation, but it isn't really full coverage, and as you can see, I'm breaking out really bad on my chin. This will cover this up, so that's why I'm using this. Now I'm going in with concealer. Today I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. Shade Fair, this is my favorite concealer. Drugstore and high-end, this is hands down like my favorite concealer of all time. I have about like 10 of these at this point, so they're great. They're great for highlighting and they're great for like covering up pimples. As you can see, the foundation didn't all the way, you know, get to that. This will definitely, you know, come on up. I literally use this concealer for everything. I use it as a primer, I use it for concealer, I use it to carve my eyebrows. It's bomb, you guys. Highly recommend. So now that I have the concealer done, I'm gonna go in and bake with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I also apply the powder on my chin and my forehead as well. So usually I will go in and do my eyebrows while the powder is sitting. They do usually take a pretty long time to do, so I'm gonna do them off camera. Okay, so I just got done doing the eyebrows. If you're wondering what I use, it'll be all in the description box down below. Okay. So I filled in my eyebrows, I carved them out. Now I'm gonna be going in with the Benefit Give Me Brow, and I just like put this through my brows like for a little extra, I think. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but it makes like the slightest bit. So now that I did my eyebrows, powder's been sitting on my face for about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna wipe it away. Just gonna be using this Real Techniques brush, powder, and also while I'm wiping, kind of spreading it around my face as well to set the rest of it. This lighting makes me look literally so pale. Now that we've done that, I usually go in with my eyes. I usually prime with my concealer and I put it on my, so let me go get it. Okay, so now that you're zoomed into my eyes, I'm gonna go back in with our concealer and I'm just literally gonna dab it. I just dabbed if you didn't see. A little bit on my eyelids, and you can do this with literally any concealer. It doesn't have to be, excuse me, it doesn't have to be that concealer. If you don't know what priming your eyes is, it's basically just going to give a good base for all the eyeshadow you're gonna do. It's gonna make your eyeshadow blend out 100 times better. And to set the concealer, I go in with the translucent powder. You can do this with any powder, but this one's just my personal favorite. Today I'm gonna be using 2 different palettes on my eyes. This is from the brand Bad Habit, and this is the Aphrodite palette. I'm obsessed with this brand Bad Habit right now. I'll link them down below. I'll actually link this exact palette down below. You can get this palette off of hush.com or they also have an app, and I also have a code down below to get you guys some money off. All of their palettes are around $10. They're dupes for high end. So this right here is a dupe for the Huda Beauty. I'm not sure what it's called, but as you can probably tell what palette it is. I'm obsessed. This is literally so beautiful, and the pigmentation is amazing on these, and they're super cheap and they're so bomb. It's literally the exact same. You're just not getting the name on it. You're not getting the Huda Beauty name. I'm also using another palette from Bad Habit. This is their Inferno palette. As you can see, it's so beautiful. Like, it's literally my favorite palette. Both of these palettes are $10 each. Like I said, they'll be linked down below. Highly recommend This one is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked, like the fire one. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm not really sure what it's called. Anyways, moving on. So first I'm gonna be going in my Aphrodite palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Blushing, which is just a pink shade. Chicken Burrito Supreme, please. I'm just gonna be applying that to my crease. Now I'm going in with the Inferno palette. I'm going in with the shade Glow, which is just a warm chocolatey brown. I'm using that on the same brush, which I don't think I mentioned it, but this is a Morphe M330. Having a little bit of a difficult time like blending this out, so I'm gonna take a fatter blending brush, and that's a clean, fatter blending brush to further blend. So now that I have both of those shades on my eyes, they look so cute. I don't know what shade to go in with next. Now I'm going in with the shade Hotspot, which is just kind of a burnt red shade, burnt orange, burnt red. Going in with this Real Techniques 203 brush. It's from their like chrome line, or I don't really know what it is, but as you can see, it's very pinched, and I'm just gonna go very lightly, and I'm gonna put that basically on my outer V, like smudge it right there and bring it into the crease, if that makes any sense. So like I said, like right there, it's kind of hard to explain, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you can see I put the shadow right there and right there, just to give a little dimension. I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. So there we go for the eyes. They're looking pretty poppin', pretty fiery. I don't know if I want to do shimmer. I think I'm just gonna do a little shimmer in my inner eye corner. Actually, I decided I'm gonna go in with the highlighter that I'm gonna use on my face later. This is Blissful from Ofra, and it's beautiful, it's blinding, it's amazing. And I'm gonna take that on this this Anastasia Beverly Hills little double-sided brush. It came in the Modern Renaissance palette, just a little bit, because this stuff is very intense. I'm gonna put that in my inner eye corner. Oh my, look how beautiful that is. Oh, it looks prettier in person, you guys, than it does on camera. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. It looks wet, like that's how the highlight is. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so last for eyeshadow, I'm actually gonna smudge some shadow under my lower lash line. I'm just gonna go in with the shade Glow again, nothing too intense, and just lightly smudge it. It looks so beautiful. Okay, the inner eye corner is just beautiful. For my brow bone, I'm gonna go in with, I almost forgot about my brow bone, but I'm gonna be going in with the Aphrodite palette and taking the shade Tease, which is just kind of a pale gold, nothing like too bright for the brow bone, just a subtle little glow. So we are going to be doing falsies today. I normally don't use false eyelashes, but I'm trying to get into them because I think they're so beautiful, but personally on me, I just feel like they're too much. But for today's look, I decided to go with them. So that's the plan. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and then we're gonna do lashes. At the end, I just prefer to do lashes at the end. For bronzer today, I'm going in with the Pure Mineral Glow. This is one of my favorite bronzers, and I'm pretty sure they don't sell like a big version. They just sell this like little compact, like it's like the size of an eyeshadow, but it's so good. It's so natural looking, and like, I'm not really into that much of a natural look, but I don't know, it just gives you the prettiest glow. Like, it's nothing too intense. I'm using two different blushes today. The first blush I'm going in with is the Essence Satin Touch blush. These are really good blushes, you guys. And did you see a little bit of what I'm thinking? It's so cute. And then now I'm going in with the Milani Baked blush. This is like the best drugstore blush out there. A little shimmer shimmer. Make me look a little glowy. For highlight today, I know what you're thinking. You're gonna use the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. No, I'm not. I'm switching it up. I use that glow kit all the time and it's so run down and ratchet at this point. I need to start, you know, going out there and finding new highlighters to use because I'm so attached to that palette. When it's gone, I'm literally gonna have a meltdown. So I need to, you know, find new stuff, new product, you know. So today I'm using the Ofra Cosmetic Blissful Highlighter. You guys, I think I like this better than the palette. I know it's so bad. I'm pretty sure these are around $22. This one is so amazing, you guys. It's what we used for our inner eye corner. It's so intense that you have to be careful. The first time I used it, like I didn't think it was gonna be like blinding, and I love a blinding highlight, but it was blinding. Like it was too much. Like it was crazy. Like right off the bat. Look at how beautiful that is. So I bring my highlighter up to here and then I'll put a little bit over my brow. And then I also bring it to where it, like my cheekbones, where it smiles. Daisy Marquez taught me that. Because when you're smiling, you want to see your highlight in the front, not just from the side. Look at how, oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh, look at her, she's glowing. And then I also put it on my nose. I love a highlighted nose. Like the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead. Just like the excess, like I don't go back in and dip to put on my forehead. Full on my chin, and then my cupid's bow. My eyebrows usually get really out of control, so I have to tame them. I use the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara to set them. Honestly, this is not the best like setting, yeah, for your eye, you know what I'm saying. For your eyebrows, this one just I've had for a really long time and I haven't used it, so I'm like, but I have been using this a lot recently, but it gives you way too much product, so I always have to go in and take off excess product. For our lashes today, we're going in with Cure Pro eyelashes. These are their 3D Silk cruelty-free lashes. They come in a box like this. Pretty cute packaging. You guys, these lashes are so beautiful. Like, look at how pretty these are. If you've never worn fake eyelashes before or you don't really know much about them when you get them, you definitely have to size them to your eye because usually they'll be way bigger than your eye, so you gotta cut them. My battery is about to die, so I gotta quickly do this. I'm gonna apply the lashes and then come back to you guys. If you guys enjoyed the tutorial, all the products will be linked down below in the description box, so if you guys want to go check those out, they will be there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.